so bad.
What stood out the most to you?
Our defense was awesome in the first half. It really was. I thought our physicality was great. I thought our cover mentality was great, helping each other.
Yeah, I'm sure you like to end the half on a corner three like that.
I like to end the half on a corner three like that. Our end of quarter execution has been so bad the last 3 games. We've got to be a little bit better with our closeouts.
All right, thanks, JJ.
Austin Reaves is way better than anyone thought. Even JJ Redick, his own coach, admitted he underestimated him. That's crazy coming from a guy who played in the NBA for 15 years. But here's the real shocker. Redick's not all smiles about it. In fact, he went off during a halftime interview, and you won't believe why. It's got nothing to do with Reaves' game-changing 3.
The difference bits from last year to this year, and I know you didn't see him from a coaching perspective last year, but how different Chris Paul, Harrison Barnes, and Stephon Castle make this group.
And you can probably point to Chris Paul for helping that. He's a coach on the floor. Harrison's been playing extremely well. They're a really good team. Coming into this game, having won 6 of their 8, some of those without Wemby. They're, to me, a very organized team. And
you know what's wild? JJ Redick, the sharpshooter who just hung up his jersey, is suddenly all in on coaching. And he's not just coaching anyone, he's got his eyes on Austin Reaves. It's like he saw a younger version of himself or something. Here's the thing about how Redick first noticed Reaves. It wasn't during some big game or highlight reel moment. Nope, it was way before that. Picture this, Redick scrolling through film late one night and suddenly he stops. He sees this kid from Oklahoma making plays that most people would miss.
Kind of related to that, Victor, I know it's early in year 2, but you notice him doing things already that maybe he wasn't doing even at the end of last year?
Yeah, bombing threes as of late. And I've been, as impressed with Stephon Castle as any rookie in the class so far. He's a player.
That's when Redick knew this Reaves kid had something special. But let's be real, Reaves wasn't always lighting it up on the court. He had his share of rough games, times when his shot just wouldn't fall. You'd think Redick would back off, right? Wrong. That's when he went into overdrive. He'd be in Reaves' ear constantly, pushing him harder than ever. Redick started pulling out all these crazy new coaching tricks. We're talking advanced analytics, virtual reality training, even some wild psychological techniques. It was like he was trying to rewire Reaves' brain or something, and you know what? It started working. But here's where things get really interesting. Remember that heated halftime interview? The one where Redick looked ready to explode? Well, it wasn't because Reaves was playing badly. It was the exact opposite. Redick was fired up because Reaves wasn't pushing himself hard enough.
I think the angst that we felt in ending that quarter that way, that was a big shot a few times, and the guys, I just think we just had a momentary lapse when we got that offensive rebound. I'm going to talk about LeBron in a second.
Even though he was dominating the game, that interview, it changed everything between them. Suddenly, it wasn't just coach and player anymore. It was like watching 2 competitive brothers, always trying to one-up each other. Reaves started challenging Redick's decision. And Redick, he loved every second of it. You won't believe what happened next. Their relationship hit this crazy turning point. Reaves started staying late after practice, asking for more drills. Redick began trusting Reaves with game planning. It was like watching a masterclass in mentorship unfold right before our eyes. And the best part? This is just the beginning of their story. Just when you thought their relationship couldn't get any more complex, boom, a single play changed everything. Imagine a buzzer beater so unexpected, it had Redick looking more frustrated than proud. What could make a coach mad about a game-winning shot? Let's talk about that buzzer beater 3. This wasn't just any shot. It was the shot that flipped the script.
It's actually insane. But, we executed really well in the fourth to get 44 points in a quarter. I go to New Orleans and they trade for AD and he's there again. He's lurking.
Picture this. The clock's ticking down. Everyone's on edge, and Reaves has the ball in his hands. The Suns are up, but not for long. Reaves launches that ball like he's been doing it his whole life, and bam! It swishes through the net as the buzzer sounds. The Lakers win 123-116, and Reaves, he's not just good, he's on fire with 26 points. You know what's even crazier? While everyone's losing their minds over this epic game winner, Redick's not even cracking a smile. He's got this intense look on his face, like he's solving a complex math problem or something. It's wild. The crowd's going nuts. Reaves is probably feeling on top of the world, but Redick, he looks like he's about to burst a blood vessel. That's when things get really tense. Redick pulls Reaves aside, and you can see they're having words. It's not the celebratory chat you'd expect after a game-winning shot. Nope, it looks more like a heated debate. You've got to wonder what Redick's saying. Is he mad about the shot? The game plan? The color of Reaves' shoelaces? But here's the real kicker. What Redick says next changes everything. During that halftime interview, he drops this bomb. Our end of quarter execution has been so bad the last 3 games.
James doubled, finds Ellington, corner to Westbrook, final seconds, out to Reaves, three-pointer, bang! Reaves gives him a 3-point lead with 9/10 of a second remaining, and the Lakers survive in overtime. What a finish here in Dallas.
And I thought he got fouled too.
Austin Reaves, what a game.
Can you believe it? Reaves just hit the shot of his life, and Redick's talking about bad execution. It's like he's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. So how did Reaves' buzzer beater 3 impact the game? Well, obviously it won the game, but it did way more than that. It solidified Reaves as a key player for the Lakers. Suddenly, he's not just some rookie. He's the guy who can deliver when it matters most. And Redick? His reaction shows he's not just looking at one game. He's seeing the bigger picture, pushing Reaves and the team to be better, even in their best moments.
5 of 6 from three-point range, 15 points, playing all the crunch time minutes, and the Lakers win their 3rd in a row.
And they had a foul to give.
The 23-year-old rookie out of Oklahoma, who wasn't drafted, signed as a free agent with the Lakers.
The aftermath of that shot, it's not what anyone expected. Not even close. Instead of just celebrating a win, it became a turning point in how Redick and Reaves worked together. It's like that shot opened up a whole new level in their relationship. They're not just coach and player anymore, they're partners in pushing each other to new heights. And you know what? This is probably just the beginning of their story. That game winner wasn't just about putting points on the board. It was the spark that lit a fire under Reaves and Redick. You know how some player-coach duos just click? That's what's happening here, but on a whole new level. Reaves is stepping up big time, averaging 18 points, nearly 7 rebounds, and 6 assists per game. That's not just good, that's all-star territory. And Redick, he's pushing Reaves harder than ever, using all sorts of wild coaching techniques to unlock his potential. But here's the thing, this story's far from over. The Lakers are facing some tough challenges in the Western Conference, and they're counting on Reaves to step up. With Redick in his corner, who knows how far he'll go. One thing's for sure, we're watching something special unfold, game by game, shot by shot.